Now if I want to use my Read Aloud, I'm going up to this little puzzle piece here. And if I click on it, this will show me the list of extensions that I have in Chrome. And if I see this little pin here, once I click on it, that pins it into our Chrome here. So if I want to use it, I can just click directly on the logo for Read Aloud. So I'm going to highlight my text and I'm going to right click and I'm going to say Read Aloud or Read Selected Text. But if I click on that little icon, I can now pause what it is reading. I can stop what it is reading. I can skip back so I can hear it again. And it goes back to the start. It also pops up like we saw in the immersive reader, and it shows you the text. So it is black text on a beige background, so it's not as tricky to read as black on a white background. We also have some options here. So we can decrease the size of the font by clicking on the A with the minus, and we can increase the size of the font by clicking on the A with the plus. So we have our minus to reduce the size of the window, and we have our plus to increase the size of this window here. Once we hit play, we can click on our little icon to get it back, or we can hit pause, or we can hit stop to stop it all together. Once we've hit stop, we now see our little cog. This cog shows us that there are settings here. If we click on this cog, we have options. So the voice at the moment is quite robotic, but we now have different voices that we can listen to. So I'm going to select Sean. The speed we can increase or decrease the speed at which the person is reading to us. We can increase or decrease the pitch, the volume, and do we want the text highlighting to show in a pop-up, which is the little window that we just saw? Do we want to turn it off, or do we want to show it in a separate window? Sometimes it can be a little bit bigger in a separate window, but generally it's easier to keep track of everything when we see it in a pop-up itself. You can test these settings out. And then you can reset them back to normal if you want to. So that's how you change your options in the Read Aloud. We can exit out of our settings now, and it goes back to normal. We're going to hit stop on our test, and if we hit play now, it goes back to reading what we've highlighted on the website. So that's how you change your settings while using the Chrome extension Read Aloud.